Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to discuss a topic that is very crucial. I'm going to teach you guys how you can approach SAT revision. Yeah, in most cases, most people always undergo a lot of challenges while revising for their SAT exams. So today I'm going to do a short video on how well you can do revise your SAT exams. As you know, SAT exams, they are English and math based exams. So right now I'm going just to show you the various places, the various websites that once you get inside it, you'll be able to understand well in your revision for the SAT exams. I want you to get to score above 1200 marks. So that's why I want to teach you now. So the first thing you need to know while doing your SAT exam, SAT is a 1600 is an exam that is 1600 marks, the total marks of 1600, and it's both English and a math based exam, and both marks share like 800 marks English, 800 marks in maths. So at this moment, I'd like to show you the revision materials that you are going to use to get your SAT exams high above, above average. Yeah, guys, we need to understand that this exam is very important because as you get to study, as you get to prepare all along, it's an exam that is going to be used for you to get a good school while you'll be applying for them here to come and study here in America or maybe in Canada. So first things first, the first website that I'll advise you to go in while preparing for your SAT, you'll dial in College Board SAT practice tests. Yeah, we'll type it College Board SAT practice test. Here it is. So you'll now click into it. So after doing this, you can now look for the past papers. Yeah, there are always several past papers that you can find. So we can go here, 10 official SAT practice tests. So these are the past SAT exams that has been administered by the College Board, and I'd like you to get to see how you can be able to get them. So when you search it, guys, you'll be able to see, yeah, these are the past papers that have been done, and you can get, if you want questions, you can click on questions. Yeah, click on questions. Here we go. You'll get to see now the practice tests here. So as you can see, these are the questions. Yeah, these are the questions, and yeah, here we go. The first part in SAT is always reading test, and it is a 65 minutes exam with 52 questions. So in this particular exam, it always tests your speed, how well you can be able to read the questions, understand them, how you can read the passages as quick as possible and be able to interpret them. So as you can see here, the reading test has got 52 questions, and this 52 question is divided into 5 passages. Each passage has got 10 questions, as you can see, 1 to 10. uh, so this is the first section. The first section is reading, and the second section is for writing. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys in a while. Yeah, so we have here now the second section. Yeah, it is for writing, and it is 35 minutes, the 35 minutes test with 44 questions. So in this place, you'll find 4 passages with around 10 questions. So as you can see, in writing section, it's quite different from the reading section. In writing sections, the passages are quite short, and in the first part of reading, it they always test your understanding of the passage. How well can you understand a passage and answer the question. But when it comes to writing section, in writing section, they always test to see how well you can be able to realize a problem, maybe in a passage or in a sentence. Maybe in most cases, they always test punctuation marks. They always test your understanding of the tenses, yeah, past tense, past participle. Yeah, they always understand also how well you do understand. You understand how to use these how well to formulate sentences, how you can connect sentences. Yeah, the first sentence, as you can see, the sentences have been labeled. So like in most cases they can ask you to eliminate a certain line, to maybe add a certain line. So how well can you connect the sentences? So that's what at times they do ask. As you can see, these are the questions mostly in the section of writing. It's not a hard section as compared to the one of reading. In this part, you can be able to do all the questions and get all the marks. So, guys, I think you've seen that is the writing section. The third section is maths without calculator. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Yeah, here is the section. Maths without calculator. It has got 20 questions, and you have to tackle it within 25 minutes. So you need to be very quick as you answer. The questions are not hard. Yeah, they're the things that you had done in your high school. So as you can see there, it's mostly algebra, and they always test how you can be able to put maths into the real world. Yeah, they get to understand if how well can you articulate the questions and be able to comprehend them well, and be able to tackle the questions. So that is the third section. The last section is math test with calculator. It is always it always has 38 questions, and you are supposed to take only 55 minutes. So when you calculate it, it's roughly one question you are required to take around 1 minute and maybe 10 seconds, so that you can be able to achieve this time. Yeah, so basically that is how an SAT paper look like. And you will be required to accomplish answering all these questions, so that you can be able to get the 1600 marks. So guys, you need to be very, very attentive. You need to be very, very, very keen as you address these questions. Yeah, so guys, I like also now to show you also, while you will have searched College Board, back to our previous page, we clicked on the questions, and that's one of the sample of the past papers. Yeah, if you wanna get the answers during your revision, you'll click on the answers. Yeah, you'll now get the answers, so you can be able to answer them, and come and get a answer sheet here, and be able to mark them, because as you revise, you have to be sure of what you are doing. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, here now is the answer sheet of that past paper. So while revising, you can answer the questions, come and check on the answers, mark it, and see where you are. So that's how it is. And also, while revising, you can see also there is answer explanation. It has given some explanation on how you can be able to. It has given an explanation how you can be able to on why they chose a certain answer. So you see question 2, when you go to question 3, question 5, question 7. Yeah, this is a very, very, very easier way of studying, or for revising. Yeah, for somebody who is doing revision for the SAT exams. So you can be able to get the past papers. You can be able to mark for those questions that you had failed. You can be able to check them. You can check the answer explanation. You get to see why a certain answer was picked as the answer to that question. So that is the first way of doing revision for your SAT exam. Here you see the essay. Yeah, at times you can do an SAT exam with essay. It all depends with the school that you are going. They can tell you do an SAT with essay, or you can do just SAT exams only. So here is the essay of that past exam. So while revising, you can be able to check on how they do ask and how they do ask the questions concerning the essay part. So it's a very important section, as you can see. It's a section that you really need to practice well, yeah, so that you can be able to write a good essay. Yeah, so basically that is the first way to do your revision. You can get the past papers, get the answers, and get the answers explanation. So you do revise the questions. You do it. You can do it an exam as an exam, or you can do it with your friends. You do discuss. You mark it where you failed. Get the answer explanation. Get to understand why they chose a certain answer. So the next way that I want to teach you guys on how you can approach your revising for your SAT exam. Number one, number two, you can be able to search in your computer Khan Academy. I always love Khan Academy revision articles. This is where I was able to revise. Mostly, I used this particular site to do revise for my SAT. Yeah, it's a very important site that once you get to their website, you'll be able to understand more on the topics. Mostly in most cases they always explain well on the topics that you're going to cover, yeah, as you revise your SAT. So once you do get to their site, you'll now go to test prep, yeah, test preparation. So when you get in here, you'll be able to click. If you want to revise for reading and writing, that is English, you go there, you click there. Yeah. So once you reach here, you see these are some of the topics that they always test. Yeah, when you get to see the reading part, you see how to approach a science passage. So if you want to understand well how to approach it, yeah, here done a good explanation how you can be able to approach it. So you'll be able to see how to approach a science passage. Yeah, it has a good this website is has a good understanding of the SAT preparation. So guys, as you preparing, don't worry, you don't have to move around looking for people to teach you. This is something that you can be able to do it while you are just at home. Yeah, you see, these are the topics that mostly they are asked while revising for SAT exams. Yeah, as you can see in the reading part, that is the section word in context, word choice, evaluating evidence, graphs and data. Then we go to the writing passage. In the writing passage, they have done the explanation well, as you can see. Yeah, the writing grammar, writing, setting up ideas. You can see writing relevant information. I've also talked about punctuation. You can see how well to punctuate your sentence. You can see how well to verb tense and mood. Yeah. So guys, as you can see, yeah, this is a very good site where also you can use to get to understand well about your studies for your SAT. Yeah, they have really explained it very very well, and I want you to get to their website as you prepare. Search for Khan Academy past papers. Yeah, and you'll be able to see more about how you can be able to tackle, yeah, the SAT questions. This is what I used, and this is the sites that I used, and I really passed very 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 well. Yeah, I did scored very highly, and it gave me an opportunity to get a good amount of scholarship and a good school also. So that was the site for reading and writing. If you want maths, you just click on maths. If you want, in maths, mostly they always test algebra, they always test advanced mathematics, problem solving, and data analysis. Yeah, if you want things about reading and writing, I've shown you guys. They test mostly about passage and also grammar. So they want to see how well how well you do understand your grammar and your passages, because I know some of you come from a French speaking country, some of you come from a Swahili speaking country, a Japanese, uh yeah, we all come from different countries. Yeah, most of the countries, yeah, they use English as their main language, but some others they use French and these other languages. So as you will be trying to apply for schools here in America or Canada, you will be required to do this English exam so that you'll be able to they'll be able to see your understanding of your English, because you'll use mostly English while you come here to study. Yeah, so the next thing, guys, I like to talk about the I like also to talk about the SAT practice test applications. Yeah, when you get to your phone, you'll be able to see there are several SAT practice test application. You'll be able to search it. You can search it on your laptop or your phone. Practice tests application. Yeah, application. So you really need to search it. I think yeah. So in most cases, what you'll type it in your phone, you'll just type apps. Yeah, I think apps. Yeah, probably. Yeah. So in here you can be able, when it comes to your computer, in your computer you can find more information here. But while using your phone, there are several apps. There are several apps that you can be able to get it in your Play Store. Yeah, especially when you get to your Play Store, that you can be able to use it for preparation for your SAT exams. So, guys, as you prepare all along way, you'll be able to understand that passing for your SAT is not something which is very hard. It's something that when you do approach it, you'll be able to really pass well. The next thing, guys, I like to talk about is like I like to tell you guys, while you are preparing for your SAT exams, you need to find, after revising for quite some time, after using these materials, after going to the Khan Academy website, you can also get to the YouTube. Yeah, Khan Academy, they have done several YouTube videos explaining how well you can approach the questions. So, guys, as you will be preparing yourself, get their tutorials, watch them very well. You can also you can also time yourself. Yeah, once you get to understand more about the questions, time yourself well, maybe about how well you can approach these questions, so that you'll be in a good position to know how well you can approach this question. If it's a passage of maybe reading, and you're supposed to do it within 65 minutes, you time yourself, do it like a real exam. And if at the end of that period of time, you'll be able to have done you've you'll be able to have finished the questions. You'll be able to have understood now how well you can be able to get the marks, yeah, in reading, or maybe in writing, or in maths. So basically, guys, that is what I wanted you to understand today. I wanted you to have a clear glimpse on how well you can be able to prepare for your SAT exams. And if you really do practices a lot, if you really do commit yourself in reading, in revising, guys, even within a week, you can be able to achieve getting high marks of 1200 marks and above, because it's something achievable. It's something that if you practice, you're going to do it. So thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for watching. Thank you, guys, for being there for me. Remember one thing: get to the website. College Board, Khan Academy, they are official websites that do always have good past papers that you can be able to use it for your revision. And if you use it well, you are going to really pass. Watch the tutorials on SAT preparations, also more in YouTube, and you'll be able to be enlightened more about SAT. Thank you, guys.